Very well, Counsel. We continue.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I recall the Registrar of Companies. Registrar of Companies, Mr. Toure.
Ngemas. Okay.
Andonga kwa nasi. Registrar of Companies. Mr. Chairman, we are applying for him to sit. We are applying for him to sit over here. We are calling him first. He's been waiting since morning. They removed the system from the desk. Mr. Balde, can you just allow him? We're tendering one file. Kindly remind him of his oath.
Good afternoon, Mr. Toure. Please be reminded that he is still on the oath.
Okay, Maya, thanks.
Mr. Toure, you are supposed to produce the rest of the files, company files on your list. Do you have some of them? The rest of the files? Is there a technical problem? Mr. Toure, do you have the files for the rest of the companies on the summons, on the Commission's order of 12 September 2018?
Yes, ma'am. Since I left here the last time, we continue searching for the company files. But on the list of 12...
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Sorry, we can't hear properly. Can you say it again, please?
I said, since I left here the last time, we've continued searching. But as per that list, up to now, we couldn't find anything on the list, but I want to say with certainty that on that list, the President Yahya Jammeh Foundation for Peace is not registered. It was just a foundation operating just like Hamdallah Petrol and Mineral Company Limited, APAM.
We can't hear you well. Are you saying you cannot
What I'm
find-
saying is, we have to produce the list of Kanilai family farms with any other company with the name Kanilai. What I'm saying is, on that list, President Yahya Jammeh Foundation for Peace is not registered with us. There is no clue of any registration at the registry. It was just operating like how Hamdallah Petrol and Mineral Company Limited, APAM, was operating. And this goes also with Kanilai Family Farms Abattoir. It's not registered. Kanilai Alternative Medical Clinic also is not registered. Kanilai Group Investment is not registered. But Kanilai Institute of Science and Technology, under our historical records, we've realized that it was registered and incorporated on the 1st of July 2011. But unfortunately, still we cannot trace the file.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Kanilai Institute of Technology.
Kanilai Institute of Science and Technologies. Under our historical record, it is incorporated on the 1st of July 2011. But unfortunately, we still cannot trace the file.
1st July 2011.
1st of July 2011, yes.
Okay.
Kanilai Family Farms Garage also under our historical record is incorporated on the 1st of July 2008. That one also still we could not trace the file. But today, I come with Excel Construction Limited. We are able to see some records on Excel Construction Limited. And also Kanilai International Group, KGI. And then we've also seen the file of Operation Save the Children Foundation, which was the foundation which was set up by the former First Lady. So those are the three records we are able to see, and I bring those ones today.
What about the rest of the files? Sometime on the list, you have not been able to find any of them.
Yeah, but we've seen a record that it was incorporated on the 1st of July 2011, but still we could not trace the file.
Sorry, I can't hear you well. There was an order issued by this commission on the 12th September 2018. You have already tendered some files on that list, about 4 of them.
Yes.
Well, Meeting Point had several files. What about the rest of the companies on that list? You've not been able to find any of them?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, yes. Okay. Still we cannot trace some of those files,
All right, let's see what you have brought. We already have Excel Construction. Let me see what you have, whether it's different. We also have Kanilai Group Investment. Let's have your file. But we do have a certificate of incorporation of Jammeh Foundation for Peace. I don't have it here. We will send it to you so that you can check again. We already have Excel Construction, just to avoid multiplying the files at this stage. Operation Save the Children. KGI, I thought you mentioned KGI. Can I have it? Okay, this one is the full file of KGI. Okay, all right. 2014. Mr. Chairman, we already have some of these files, but I'll still apply to tender them as records from the Registrar of Companies. So I apply to tender the file, a copy of the file of KGI International. Operation Save the Children Foundation and Excel Construction from the Registrar of Companies records.
parties, yeah? Copy certificate of incorporation dated 1st December 2014 of Operation Save the Children Foundation, plus its constitution and bylaws, admitted marked MS 322A. Copy certificate of incorporation dated 1st of October 2015 of Excel Construction Limited, plus its memorandum and articles of incorporation and certificate of business registration, admitted marked MS 322B. Copy certificate of incorporation dated 27th April 2010 of KGI International Limited, plus certificate of business registration, memorandum and articles of incorporation, annual returns 2016 and 2017, and related documents, admitted marked MS 322C. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Ture, we take it these are the only documents that you could find? These are the only records you can find?
Yeah, we
In your
search it,
registry?
but these are the only records we
Or are
have.
you continuing the search?
We could continue, but then, as I pointed out the last time, it's a challenge for us then.
All right. When you do find any documents, please submit them to the Secretariat. That's for the Registrar of Companies, Mr. Chairman.
That's all. Okay. All right, thank you. You may leave.
Mr. Chairman, I recall the Director of Lands.
He's there already. He's there already.
I also call
Or his people.
Sub-Inspector Lamin Sane. He's not been sworn before. Mr. Sane, please proceed to the lectern so you can be sworn. I also recall Mr. Bunja Ajane, the surveyor. Mr. Chairman, we are applying for them to be heard together.
Okay.
I swear by the Almighty Allah
I swear by the Almighty Allah
that the evidence.
that's the evidence.
I swear by the Almighty Allah that
I swear by the Almighty Allah that
the evidence I shall give to this commission
the evidence that I'll give to this commission
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me Allah.
So help me Allah.
Thank you.
Kindly state your name and rank for the records.
I'm Detective Sub-Inspector Lamin Sane.
You are?
Detective Sub-Inspector Lamin Sane.
Okay. Which unit of the police?
I'm working with the first squad unit.
Thank you very much. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Sorry, we didn't hear. You are working where? Sorry, I said
Repeat
we
your
did not.
rank, name, and unit.
I am Detective Sub-Inspector Lamin Sane.
From which unit of the police?
I'm working with fraud squad unit.
Fraud squad.
Fraud squad unit of the Gambia Police Force.
Okay. Thank you.
Please sit down. Mr. Chairman, we have shared the outline of the presentation to be made by Inspector Lamin Sane.
I think you asked for leave for the three to be had together.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Now, we have got S.I. Lamin, Detective S.I. Lamin Sane, who has
Yes.
just been sworn.
I'm-
Who are the others?
Oh, I'm recalling the surveyor, Bunja Jane.
Bunja.
Yes, the surveyor who's sitting in front of
Okay.
the laptop.
We are taking the names. Bunja,
Jane.
Jane,
And the director of Lands and Surveys,
and what's his name?
Mr. Keba Sisi.
Keba Sise. Keba Sise. And S.I. Delojal.
Yes, I recalled S.I. Delo Balde.
Is that?
He's not been well, so Inspector Lamin Sane will do the presentation.
Okay. All right. Very well. Very well, you may go on.
Mr. Chairman, we've shared the list of properties to be presented. Inspector Lamin Sane will start, and he will describe the findings of the investigation. The surveyor, Bunja Jane, will project the property on his screen as usual and explain, and the Director of Lands and Surveys, if he has anything to say about the property or any documents to present, will also do so. So Inspector Sane, how many properties, you carried out investigations in relation to General Suleiman Baji, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And the properties you are about to present, comprise the outcome of your investigations of his properties?
Come again?
And your presentation is the outcome of your investigation of his properties?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, thank you. How many properties have you been able to find so far?
So far, we are able to find 8 properties at different locations.
The investigation is ongoing.
The investigation is ongoing.
All right. Thank you. Let's start. The first property.
The first property is situated at Bijilo. This property is situated in Bijilo and is occupied by Aisa Fati. It's developed with one-story building, a security house, and a line house used as Bantaba. Aisa claimed to own the property with a transfer letter bearing the Republican National Guard's letterhead, dated 19 September 2016, purported to be written, signed and stamped by General Suleiman Baji. It has a total land area of 610.99 square meters.
Okay, thank you. Do you have the document referred to there?
The only documents that we have in hand is the sketch plan.
Okay. I have a document I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Can you confirm whether it's the document on the Republican National Guard letterhead you're talking about? Two documents, actually. One is two copies.
2 copies.
And you have the sketch plan.
Yes, ma'am. These are the 2 documents.
All right, very well. Let me have them back. Let's hear from Mr. Jane. Mr. Jane, is that the property?
Property located in Bijilo, and this is the building that we found in, and that's the one of the side elevation. And then we also have, anyway, there is no economic life trees. We did not find any standpipe.
Economic.
And it measures 6.
We are not hearing you well, you know.
Yes, I said the plot is located in Bijilo. And this is the building that we found in. And this is one of the sites of the structure that we found in. So, and there is no economic life trees. There's a round house, a round at a courtyard, and we have a security house also there.
Okay, you don't have a picture of the courtyard, no?
Actually, that's the courtyard we found, a round structure. We call it Bantaba anyway.
Where is it?
That one doesn't appear in this picture here.
Ah, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this a layout?
No, it's not in the layout at all. It's within the residential zone of Bijilo.
It's a?
Residential zone of Bijilo. It falls between Bijilo and Sukuta, but mainly in Bijilo.
All right, thank you. Director of Lands, do you have anything to say, to add?
This, it does not fall within the government layout. I believe it's a customary property.
Customary?
Customary, yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. Inspector Sane, did you talk to Aisha Fati?
We were able to interrogate Aisha, talk to her, obtain a statement from her.
I'm going to show you a document. Can you confirm whether that's her statement?
Yes, ma'am. This was a statement obtained from Aisha Fati.
It's a conventional house, we call it.
All right, thank you.
We do not call this house a modern house or innovative house.
All right, let's go to the next property. Unless there are questions from the commissioners. Okay, next property.
The second property. This property is situated at Brufut Heights. The property has 2-story building situated in Brufut Heights in Kombono district. It has also a 1-story building used as security house, presently occupied by the police intervention unit, as the main story building is not occupied by anybody. It measures 25 by 35 meters square meters.
All right. Okay, those both buildings. Can you show us both, Mr. Jane? First, show us the plot, the location of the plot. Okay. All right, close to the sea. Can you expand on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the sea. Okay.
Yeah, this is North Atlantic Ocean,
Okay.
and this is Round Hotel.
Which hotel?
Round Hotel. Round Side Hotel.
Downside.
Yeah, Round Side Hotel.
Is it occupied? Is it an
Sure.
operating hotel?
I beg your pardon, ma.
Is the hotel operating?
Well, no, I don't know. I don't know that.
Okay.
Ma.
So that's the property. How big is it? Okay.
It's 35 by 25 on the other hand. Yes, 35 by 25 anyway.
Okay. Right, show us the buildings. Where is the second story building occupied by the security?
That's the one you can see here.
Ah, okay, that's the same property.
It's in the same property, ma.
Okay.
And here is the close view of the building. And then you can see here the two houses, here and there.
Director of Lands, do you have anything to say?
Yes, ma.
Is it a layout, government layout?
Yeah, it's part of a government layout, plot number 13.
Plot number 13,
Yeah, plot number 13.
Burfoot Heights.
According to the plan, the plot falls within a block of 5 plots. 4 plots.
4 plots.
Yeah, one of the plots is plot number 13 belonging to Suleiman Baji. But according to the lease plan of a neighboring plot within the same plot, the same block, the area is just Bigilo.
The area?
It's marked as Bigilo.
But why was that layout created? It doesn't form part of the Burfoot Heights layout.
No, it's not. It doesn't fall within the Burfoot Heights layout because that's created by GT board. And then the other ones that were created before were Burfoot Bigilo layout proper, extension A, B, and C.
So
I believe this one has been created after these 4 layouts. That's why the plot number remains as 4, because there is no other space there.
Just 4 plots.
Yeah, 4 plots.
So why is it called number 13? If there's just 4 plots. What are the other 3 plots? What are the numbers of the other 3 plots? Can you show us the plots, please? Take us to the plots, the layout plot. Yes, so we understand. Now there are 4 plots. Why is it number 13? From which number? Because the numbers we have for Burfoot Heights is 163 as the last.
Yeah, I believe, as I said earlier, Bigilo layout, after Bigilo layout, there was an extension A, extension B, and extension C. And the last plot in extension C is 12, plot number 12.
Okay.
And this allocation was in 2015. I believe this came later. That's why it was marked as 13 as a continuation.
So it wasn't a layout before?
No.
What was it when those layouts were created?
It was an open space. According to the master plan, the whole area was agricultural, but I believe maybe during the time of the preparation of the layouts, the area may have been changed, but which I cannot ascertain because I have not seen any record so far.
Director, it's so odd. This hotel is given so much land, there is no road. Really? Anyway.
The road there is a 10-meter road only.
10-meter road?
Yeah.
No green space?
No.
Do you have the list of people on the layout plans? A, B, C, let's see.
We could not find any file open for him, could not trace any file in his name. But we came across an inventory that was taken in the area where his Suleiman Baji's name has been there as owner of plot number 13.
So he has no file for this
He
land?
could not say any file. I believe he has not leased the property.
Yes.
Unless the file is, the property is leased, a file is not open for it.
Eh, you mean he might have built without any lease?
Without
any
a
file?
lease, yeah.
What, do you have any document we can
Yeah.
add to this document?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us what documents you have.
This is the inventory we came across in the office where his name is written there as the owner of plot number 13.
Okay, let's have it. I see you have Aja also. Who is that? Among the four? Do you know who that is?
Yes, Honorable.
What number is that?
Which one?
The one marked Aja. What is the number of his plot? I don't
Aja.
see him. I don't see him on your list. Yes.
No,
On the sketch plan, it says Aja.
Aja. No, we could not trace who is Aja.
But what number is that plot?
I believe it's number 15 because according to the plot number 16, which is Idrissa Job, has a list where all the plot numbers are numbered within the block.
You believe it's 15?
Yeah.
On this list you've given me, 15
Idrissa
is
is 16.
Honorable Benjamin Roberts is what is on your list as 15.
Yeah. According to the list, plot number 15 is Honorable Benjamin Roberts.
Yes. So what is Aja?
Yeah, 16. Honorable Usman Sonko.
Sorry, I don't understand. What I'm saying is on the sketch plan that's been projected for those 4 plots.
The 4 plots here.
Yes. You know, the one that is shaded is General Suleiman Baji. Then you have one with the name of Aja and the other Idi Job. The 4th doesn't have a name. So what numbers are those plots?
Plot number 15 is Benjamin Roberts.
Yeah, but on the map it says Aja. I think he might have sold it to Aja.
Maybe, it could be.
But it was allocated to Benjamin Roberts. Is that what you're saying?
I believe the allocations were done in 2015. 15.
I'm talking about the projection. Do you understand?
I didn't.
On the map or on the plan, you have 4 plots.
Yes.
And you said the one for Suleiman Baji is 13.
Yes.
Now the one for Aja and Idi Job are what numbers?
Job is 16.
16.
Yes.
So Aja is 15.
The Aja you are referring to is 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
And there's another one, 14.
okay. Idi Job was on the extension, and Benjamin Roberts is number 15 years on this list.
Yeah.
Can you confirm whether he's the one who sold to Aja? Because he's on the Bruford Heights Annex.
Okay. We'll continue to search our records.
Is this in addition to the previous plot from Mr. Job in the annex, or what?
Pardon?
Mr. Idi Job,
Yes.
he has another plot in the same annex, or what?
He once had a plot in Bigelow proper, but that land was taken from him because of litigation, and then he's been relocated to this site.
Okay. So he was compensated by being given this?
Yes.
I understand. Can you find out whether Mr. Benjamin Roberts sold to Aja?
Okay, we'll find out.
Okay. The Bijilo
Sorry, who was compensated?
Idijo.
For which loss?
For
What loss?
plot 104.
Plot 104.
104 in
Which layout?
In the layout.
In the same Bruford Heights?
The same location.
Where is that?
The
Can you
surrounding
show us?
there.
Can you show
That's
us?
not
plot
covered by this plan.
So what
Mr.
happened,
Jani,
what happened to
show us
104?
plot 104.
Pardon?
What happened to plot 104?
It has been taken from him because of a litigation.
Okay, you cannot show plot
we don't-
104.
yeah,
Is
we don't have
104
it here.
Bijilo or 104 Burfoot Heights?
The plan is here. The Bigelow layout plan is here. That covers the plot.
Is that a
One of
Is that
yeah,
a copy?
yeah, it's a copy.
Now, you have just given me a list of Burfoot, Bijilo and Burfoot Heights Annex.
Yes.
Yes? Bijilo and Burfoot Heights Annex.
Yes.
Is this the annex that was, these are the plots that were allocated by Minister Akibayo?
I think so during Akibayo's time. That's what I think, but I cannot confirm until I see the letters.
During whose time?
During Akibayo's time.
The Minister Akibayo gave evidence and said they created an annex at Burfoot Heights because the ministers at the time requested the president to allocate them with land. I think that evidence is before the commission. Mr. Sise, you've given me two lists. I don't understand. Can you explain the list? Do you have copies there?
The first one is a handwritten, the other one is a typed one. They are the same.
The first one is?
Handwritten, the other, a portion of it is handwritten. But all was typed together. That's what is on the second page.
Can you endorse it, please?
Okay,
I don't have.
I'll do so. Endorsed.
Thank you. Everyone on the list is a minister. Well, except two, PS Sehu TMF Sanyang and General Suleiman Bag. All right, thank you. Plot number 3.
The third on the list.
Sorry, before you move, please, can you expand that plan? Yes. Very good. All right. Now, we now have the numbers, do we, of all those plots. That's Idijo, Aja, and the one you say belongs to General Baji. The colored one.
Yes, sir.
Do we have the number?
Plot number 13.
The plot number, yes?
13.
13. How about Aja?
Aja, that's 15.
15.
Yes.
Can you mark that? Aja. And Idijob?
16.
Okay. Now, how about the one above
It is the last on the top there.
The vacant one?
The other one, the vacant one is 14.
14.
Yes.
All right, 14. Now, can you go down a bit? Because I see a plot of land there. Down. No. You have hotel, not so. Above the hotel. I'm interested in that one. You have Kanilai Family Farms.
Yes.
Limited, all right? Now I'm asking, is that another leasehold property that was granted to Kanilai Farms?
Chair, that one does not belong to Kanilai Family Farms. It's Barala.
It's Barala.
Okay.
It's already admitted. Barala.
Yeah.
It's where Barala is.
It is after this plot where Kanilai Family
You said that's where?
land is.
Uh-huh.
We visited it. We visited.
It is now
the
occupied
adjacent
by
plot.
Barala.
No, after this plot,
Yeah.
after this hotel, the next plot
Yes.
is where
you
Barala
have,
is.
where you have Kanilai Family Farms.
Yes, that's where Barala is.
It is now occupied by Barala.
Barala.
So it was never granted to Kanilai Family
It
Farms.
was.
It was leased to
To?
Can I help you,
another
Mr.
party
Chairman?
before Barala. Before Barala was allocated.
No, what I don't understand is, I see with my own eyes, Kanilai Family Farms Limited.
It is wrongly labeled there.
Wrongly labeled.
No.
It is wrongly
Sorry.
labeled.
Yes.
It was a mistake.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, if I may just say that it's already exhibited as part of LL3. Yes, it's in the name of Kanilai Family Farms. It's a latter lease, but it was previously in the name of
In the name of?
Barala.
So it is still in the name of Kanilai Family Farms.
Yes. It's one of the plots before this commission.
Yes, what do you have to say?
Previously, the place was leased to, I think I forgot the name, but we have the lease. But recently it has been allocated to Barala, who started development. We have to stop them.
Can we have the Barala file, please? The Barala file. Do you have it?
No, we don't have it, but we can get it from GT board because they are the one that allocates it.
The GT board.
Yes. Gambia Tourism.
I see. Very well, let's get that one. Because there seems to be a conflict, you know. Please, can you tell us when we can get this document?
Monday.
Okay, please help us.
Okay, ma'am.
Let's get it. Thank you.
Plot number 3.
The third on the list. This plot of land is situated in Sinju Alaji in the Kombono district. It is fenced with 13 course of cement block and no structures. It measures 62 by 25 meters. It has a land area of 1,550 square meters.
Okay. Is anybody occupying it?
There is nobody occupying the place as of now.
Plot number 4.
Plot number 4. This plot of land is situated in Sinju Alaji in the Kombono district. It has a self-contained with 4 bedrooms, each with its toilets, a sitting room, dining room, and a garage. It is presently under the protection of the police intervention unit, and it measures 17 by 30 meters. It has a land area of 510 square meters.
Okay. Did you show a gate? I thought I saw a gate. No? Okay. Thank you. Plot number 5.
Plot number 5. This plot of land falls within the residential zone of Old Yundum, Jabon Street in the Kombono district. It has a massive structure and a very beautiful landscape occupied by 2 people who say they are brothers of General Suleiman Bayi. It has a land area of 3,000 square meters. That is 47.30 meters by 52.30.
Okay. You say two people who say they are brothers of General Suleiman Baji.
Exactly, ma'am.
Okay. You don't have the documents of these previous 3 plots, only the sketch plan?
Only the sketch plan, ma'am.
Sorry, Director of Lands, I forgot to turn to you. Do you have anything to say about the Sinchu Alaji plots and Olyundum Jabang?
No, they are not within the government allocated areas. They are customary lands.
They are customary lands?
Yes.
Okay. Can you show the photo of the house, the picture of the house? What's that? Is that a road or is it a driveway? Okay. Okay, it's a driveway. Is it? Mr. Sani, Inspector Sani, is that a driveway?
Yeah, that's the main entrance towards the building.
Okay, there's a building at the entrance and a building behind the tree, or what?
The building behind the tree, ma'am.
Okay. All right, plot number 6.
Plot number 6. We have 2 plots situated at Sukuta. Both plots of lands falls within Sukuta residential zone. The first is occupied by General Suleiman Baji's mother and his brother, headed by Adama Bojang. The compound has 2 buildings, the main building and a boys' quarter. But at the time of visiting the place, we are not allowed to take photos of the building.
You are not allowed to take photos?
Yes, we are not allowed to take photos of the building.
Okay.
The second property, which is opposite to the first, was used for a poultry. But during the time of our visit, there was no hens.
Okay.
And it measures 40 by 20 meters square. That's for the second one. The first plot where the family is occupying is 37 by 25 meters square. It has a land area of 925 square meters.
The poultry, does it have poultry houses?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of poultry is it? It has buildings?
Come again?
Does it have buildings, structures?
It has only one.
The poultry house, the poultry.
Yeah.
Which one is the poultry? Mr. Jane, show us the poultry. Which one is the poultry? That one?
Yeah, that's the poultry area.
Okay.
This is the poultry area, and then this is also where the family is living.
Okay.
It's 25 by 37, and the poultry is 40 by 20.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything to add, Director?
Well, this is an interesting area because it's a customary land, but the actual plot falls within an area that has been leased to one Mr. Jane. But the people of Sukuta that claim to be the owners of that area encroach upon the lease and allocated to the public. But in reality, it's leased to Mr. Jane.
Well, the lease subsists?
Still existing, it's not been cancelled or otherwise.
Do you know whether General Suleiman Baji has any documents of title for these properties?
I cannot ascertain any of them.
According to what you are saying, it's a leased property. Well, it falls within the leased property, right?
Majority of the developments are there, they are allocated by Sukuta people as an encouragement.
Interesting. The 8th property. Can you get us a copy of the lease of GB Jane, please? Thank you. If you can submit it on Monday as well. The 8th property?
The 8th property. This is plot number 850, located at Salagi layout. It was a government allocation to General Suleiman Baji, and the plot is empty. There is nothing built in it.
Director of Lands, do you have the file for this plot?
Yes, ma'am, we have a file for it, and the properties list. General Baji was allocated this plot 850 on the 3rd of July 2009.
Which was allocated first, this one or the other one in Bufut Heights Annex?
Pardon?
Which is older, this one or the allocation of
This is older than that other one.
This one is older.
Yes.
So he has 2 government allocations.
Yeah, 2 government allocations.
Okay, let's have the file. That's the last property?
That's the last one.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Mr. Chairman, may I apply to have admitted the documents that we have in connection to the 8 properties so far discovered as owned by General Suleiman Baji. In the